What would you do if a player suddenly stopped during a heated WNBA game, turned toward the crowd, and confronted a fan? That's exactly the kind of chaos that allegedly unfolded in this fictional scenario involving DiJonai Carrington. The game was already intense. The crowd was loud, emotions were boiling, but nobody expected a courtside argument to escalate so quickly that security would eventually step in and escort a fan out of the arena. And the biggest question became, what exactly was said that pushed Carrington over the edge? According to our fictional storyline, Carrington had been battling through an incredibly physical game when a fan sitting near the court allegedly began directing repeated comments towards her. At first, Carrington appeared to ignore it. She kept playing, she kept defending, she kept moving, but eventually something changed. After a stoppage in play, Carrington looked towards the stands and appeared to exchange words with the fan. The crowd immediately noticed. Phones came out, people began pointing toward the confrontation, and within seconds, what had started as a verbal exchange became the biggest distraction of the night. The fictional fan reportedly continued arguing back, while Carrington stood near the sideline visibly frustrated. Players and staff attempted to keep the situation from escalating, but the tension inside the arena was now impossible to ignore. Then came the moment that sent social media into overdrive. Carrington reportedly motioned towards arena security. The message was clear. Enough was enough. Security approached the fan and asked them to leave their seat. The fan initially appeared reluctant to cooperate, creating even more drama in the stands. As security escorted the person away, parts of the crowd reportedly erupted. Some fans applauded, others booed, and online the debate began almost immediately. Was Carrington right to confront the fan? Should players simply ignore hecklers? Or should fans understand that there are limits to what can be said from the stands? Those questions turned the fictional incident into a massive talking point. And here's where things get interesting. Professional athletes hear trash talk all the time. It's part of sports. Fans pay for tickets, emotions run high, and opposing players are often going to hear things they don't like. But there is a line. And when that line gets crossed, the situation can become uncomfortable for everyone involved. In our fictional scenario, Carrington's reaction sparked two completely different camps. One side argued, players shouldn't have to tolerate disrespect just because they're athletes. The other side responded, if you're a professional, you have to block out the noise. And that disagreement is exactly what made the fictional story so compelling. Because the real drama wasn't just about one fan. It was about where the boundary between passionate fandom and unacceptable behavior should be drawn. Ultimately, in this fictional version of events, security removed the fan and the game continued. But the confrontation left everyone talking. And it raises one final question. If you're sitting courtside and a player tells security to remove you after an argument, whose side are you on? Carrington's or the fans? Drop your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoy WNBA drama, basketball debates, and fictional sports scenarios, subscribe and turn on notifications because there's always another story waiting around the corner. What started as ordinary game night trash talk quickly turns into a tense confrontation, leaving the arena divided and social media buzzing. Was Carrington justified in demanding that the fan be removed? Or should professional athletes simply ignore whatever comes from the stands?